Ava. Thank you for coming on with us. I want to congratulate you on your song, Kings and Queens. It's climbing the charts. We're playing it here on 104.5 XLO, and it is such a female empowerment song. What inspired you to sing that song and write it?
Well, first off, thank you so much. I feel so blessed to have all the support that I've had this year and really every year, but especially during a pandemic. Yeah, seriously. I mean, this song is just, it's insane what it's doing. And I'm just so thankful for it. I feel like the inspiration behind the song is really about female empowerment and females supporting females, but also like standing your ground, you know, and being your own boss.
Yeah. And my favorite line is, in chess, the king can move only one space at a time, but the queen can move wherever she likes. I love that.
Oh my God, yes. And I just finished Queen's Gambit, and it's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
I watched the trailer for that. I've watched a couple episodes of The Crown with my mom.
I think you're going to like Queen's Gambit. I literally didn't think I was going to like it. And then I got, everybody was telling me to watch it. I finally watched it. And I'm like, why didn't I watch this sooner?
That's how I feel about a lot of things. I watch it late in the game, and I'm like, I should have watched this sooner.
Yeah.
But a lot of the times on Netflix, I'm horrible, and I just watch The Office over and over again.
I have to watch The Office. I've never watched The Office.
It's so funny. It's hard to get into, kind of like Game of Thrones, but like wait till season 3 to get a vibe for it.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
The holidays around the corners for us. You recently released a new Christmas song, Christmas Without You, which is currently number 2 on the holiday radio charts. It's such a fun, upbeat song. Is that something you always wanted to do, Ava, would write and sing a Christmas song?
I mean, definitely. Christmas is one of my favorite holidays. And aside from Halloween and Christmas are my favorite. But Christmas Without You really came together kind of spontaneously. And it was, I thought it was going to be released next year because I didn't think we were going to make the timeline. So we did. And so I'm so ecstatic. It's actually out this year and people get to experience it this soon. So yeah, it's really just about wanting to be with your loved ones during the holidays.
Yes, which hopefully a lot of people will be able to do safely. Will be able to do. You hit an extremely high note at the end of that song. Oh my gosh.
Thanks.
I heard that. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like at the end of the keyboard high note.
It was, you know, I can't do it full chest. That note is like more like the head voice, I guess you would call it. Like
right.
The whistle tone.
Yes, I remember learning, and I took a music theory class in college, which was so hard. I got a D in it, but that's besides the point.
I used to scream a lot as a kid, so it got trained by screaming. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, I was trying to be funny, but no.
No, that's okay. My friend is operatically trained, who's a fan of yours, Athena, and she has 2 girls. Her third's on the way, but when they scream, oh my gosh, it's so loud. I'm like, okay.
You're like, oh, that's opera.
Really, though? I'm like, I know where that comes from. Your mom.
Yeah, we're very loud in my family. So maybe my mom's an opera singer, too. So I wonder if that's why.
Might be. Speaking of the holidays, next week is Thanksgiving. Are you going to be cooking anything on your own, like a lot of people, for the first time this year?
I want to. I really do. You know, my mom lives in the same city as me, so she's the best cook. I can't compete with her. So if I bring something, it has to be really good, or else she looks at it, she tastes it, and she's like, "What is this?" No. I'm like, she literally says that, and I'm like, so it has to be like really freaking good to bring to Thanksgiving. Unfortunately,
I understand that. My mom won't be. I don't know. I still live with my parents, so I haven't had that pressure yet. My day comes, it's going to be stressful. What's your favorite like side dish for Thanksgiving?
You know, there's a ton. My mom makes a lot of like, obviously American Thanksgiving food, but then she makes a few Albanian traditional dishes like Spanakopita. So that.
That sounds good. Can you explain like what is that?
So it's like phyllo dough, and then it's kind of like croissant dough almost. And inside there's spinach and feta cheese and butter. And baked in the oven.
That does sound really, really, really good.
They have, they have a really good one at Trader Joe's, and maybe even Whole Foods, but the Trader Joe's, they have one too, so.
I'll have to go to Trader Joe's. I'm not too far from one, so I will have to check that out. If you could do a collaboration with any artist, who would it be?
Oh man, I get this question a lot. There's so many artists I love. Bruno Mars, I love his like upbeat, feel good music. So him.
That would be amazing. That would be good.
He's amazing.
Now I have a very important question to ask you. What is your go-to karaoke song?
I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston.
Nice.
I don't know why, it gets me in the mood. I love it.
I mean, it's such a fun, upbeat song. A lot of people, when they do karaoke, they'll sing like slow songs. It's like, no, let's do something fun.
TLC No Scrubs is not far though down that list, so.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I love that one too.
All right, well, Ava, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope the rest of the year goes well for you, as well as next year.
Thank you, you too. And thank you for having me on and for the support.
Oh, of course, anytime. I'm a fan of yours. I love your music. I hope one day to see you in concert when people can tour again.
Yes, and tell your friend Athena I said hi.
I will. Thank you.